I need more. Go on a 15, go on a 50, 50. 50. All right, what on next? That's what a dozen is. Not 12.
Oh man. She thinks a dozen is 50. 50. No ma'am, a dozen is not 50. It is 12. A baker's dozen is 13. 50 is ridiculous. All right, y'all, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be going over rude Karens, stores, and just out and about in the wild. So come join me. With this one, let's take a look at the comment. Oh, that's what I said. Half a dozen, 6. Dozen, 12. Baker's dozen, 13. Karen's diabetes dozen, 50. Oh, man. Not the tie-dye fanny pack. I didn't even know. Fanny pack is fire. Oh, man. Thoughts and prayers. Karen's in Cages 2021. Oh, I'm so tired of all these Karens. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Please step away from me. Please.
I'm waiting on the manager.
Okay, well, you can wait on the manager over there.
No, actually, I can't. You're recording me.
Yes,
and you clearly
and I
said
need
that.
you to step away from me.
I'm a paying customer. I'm sorry, you're not. I have no idea what hoe means or whore means.
What?
Don't talk to me.
Okay, leave her alone. Obviously, she's got some mental issues. Leave her
Oh,
alone.
it must be. Leave her alone. That's okay. You're already on the phone with law enforcement. The manager of Ulta is calling law enforcement over here concerning the two of you, and you will not be leaving this store until they get here.
Oh my God.
Give me 1 second.
I understand what you're doing. Thank you for doing that concerning these two customers that are basically psycho stalking my neighborhood.
What?
She obviously has
Yeah,
issues.
yeah.
And you changed to
You obviously
6877.
want to go with hate crime, and you called me racist, didn't you?
Well, you wanted to refer my mom as
You're
a
not,
black
you're not
woman,
going to be
so.
leaving here. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
All right. This is stuff we see on Twitter.
No, she's telling
This
me
is
that
really
we're not
happening.
leaving here.
She just clearly stated that you're going to be putting that on social media.
I'm not putting it on social media. I'm just doing it for my protection.
Right. This is for my protection, not yours, honey.
Move away from her, Jackie. She's psychotic. Leave her alone. She's crazy.
I don't know what racism is to you.
Look it up.
Let's go. So now she's, my daughter moved and then she moved. Are you good?
Yeah.
Woo! Man, just watching these gets me so anxious and tense, just for the situation. So this was, it looks like at some sort of beauty store, cosmetic store. I think she said Ulta or something like that. Man, clearly it was a very tense situation. Luckily, there was not too many customers or people, just based on the video and just the background that I saw, but it just gets out of control sometimes. We don't know the entirety of the whole situation. It kind of cut into her standing on the side, but then she approached and got closer, and just throughout the interaction, I'm doing this for my safety for the video, and then just other things were said. If I was in that situation as a employee or the person working at Ulta, there's not, I mean, she was at the register, it seems like. I don't know if they were completing a transaction. That's what it seemed like. The person holding the camera, they were trying to complete their transaction. So from that aspect, I mean, I would just try to get that transaction completed as soon as possible. You know, what can you really do or say with a situation like that? I think they said a manager was being called or whatever it was. But like I said, I don't know the whole situation, but it's out there, folks. It is out there. All right, let's read the comments. I'm not going to post this on social media. And then us watching the whole thing. Why do Karens look crusty? Like they haven't slept in years. Bro, these comments, dude. I love the comments. It's always the ones that are built like tripods. Built like tripods. When will the people learn that in most of America it is legal to record someone in public? Yeah, but they weren't in public. So they were, it looks like, at a retail establishment. So depends, right? Public, yeah, sidewalk, street, public view, 100%. But in this case, I don't know. I don't know the policy for this cosmetic store, but in public, 100%, at least in America, correct. She doesn't want to be recorded, so she gets closer. Yeah, good observation. All right, let's move on.
You need to fix his attitude with his mouth and face. I don't know who the hell he thinks he is doing all that to me.
Girl, fix that ball. Fix that
My
ball.
son
Fix that
will
ball.
come in here.
Fix that ball.
My son will come in here,
Fix that
and you know
ball.
what?
All right, here's your.
Is this the way you talk to people?
Please.
Let me make a call to my son, and you don't want that because he's government.
Have a good day, man.
That's all.
He's got an attitude.
How's that an attitude?
Yeah, you do have an attitude with me.
Have a good one, beautiful.
You.
Okay.
Come around here. Come
No.
on, come around here. Come outside. Come outside. Come outside. Don't say that, mama.
Excuse me?
That's not nice. That is not
Okay, I
nice.
understand, but you both.
Okay, he started with me. I did not start with him. All I said was my box is damaged and he
Here you go,
stuck his
Joshua.
nose where it didn't belong.
Excuse me. Top line, bottom
Who
line,
does he think
Joshua.
he is? Some kind of cutesy? He's so cutesy when he meets
Thank
my
you.
son. When he meets my son, cutesy.
Yikes.
Woo! Another one. Cutesy cutesy. That's a first for me. I have not heard of that. So there you go. To be fair, he was doing a little bit extra as well, just with his emotions. And like, we don't know how it started, but you can see another gentleman behind him appears to be working at that place, kind of nudged him and said, hey, calm down. Just stop. So, I don't know. I don't know what happened. It looks like they were trying to finish a transaction. Something obviously happened, right? To record it too. So he probably knew what was going to happen, and the way it's set up, it's just facing him. So the customer probably didn't even know that it was taking place. All right, let's take a look at the comments. Her son, SpongeBob. Boss, knock it off. Him continues. Zero fear of losing the job, and I stand by it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was the boss, but that's what I was mentioning earlier. Yeah, he was just he was egging her on a little bit. I can see. I mean, he's young, you know. I'm not saying old, mature folks would do the same thing, but yeah, it just seems like he didn't have too much care as it relates to, you know, possible consequences of treating customers or having that demeanor towards customers. I can understand customers are being mean. Yeah. You know, as a person, not even just as a worker, that's offensive. But if you are employed, you know, like I mentioned in the previous videos, there is a certain code of conduct that you must abide to when you're being compensated to work for customers. But at the same time, I mean, if you're a customer, you know, you should have a certain respect or decorum about yourself. And like I said, we don't know the whole situation in this case, but from what it seems like, they were going back and forth. All right, let's take a look at the comments. The son comes in later just to say, sorry, man, I don't even like her myself. Oh, the boss tapping him, knock it off. Like, please don't do it. Love how unbothered you were. Have a good one, beautiful. Sent her into a rage. Yeah, you can tell by the tone of her voice, too. All right, let's go to the next one.
What?
Do you have a medical issue?
Yes.
What's your medical issue?
It's none of your business.
Well, I'm a nurse. I'm just wondering because you're unbelievably rude. Are you a stroke patient? Have you had a stroke? Because at least then it'll make sense. No, I'm being straight.
Are they still down, Rachel?
Off on this old ass lady. I want you to call a manager up here.
Rachel, a woman wants to speak with a manager.
You're much nicer with Rachel.
Jeez, my goodness. Do you have a medical condition? What would compel you to ask that? Because you're a nurse? You're not being a nurse now, you're a customer. That's none of your business. 100% I'm with Donna. Wow. Tells the customer, tells Donna she's rude, and then continues to talk smack. Oh my God, hypocrite. Just, oh, I don't know what happened again, but we're only seeing it from this timeline, right? But, oh, it's none of your business. Why would you ask somebody if they have a medical condition? So what? She's working. You're not the employer. You're a customer. My goodness. I don't know. It's just the entitlement. That just frustrates me. I feel for Donna. I mean, she's just trying to do her thing, and you get people like this that come in, and there's a difference between, service and servitude. So some people, they take it way too far. You're not a king or queen when you go into a store. You're a patron. You're a paying customer if you purchase something. But, nobody, man, that was uncalled for. All right, let's look at the comments. Nurses are not beating the high school mean girl turned nurse allegations ever. What kind of person bullies elderly Walmart greeters? Man, that one had a ton of replies. 223 replies. An insecure loser mad at the world. Absolutely, she hates her own life and whatnot. Just heartbreaking. The elderly are seriously abused by society here in the US. Why would you pick on the elderly lady who was forced to work beyond her years? It's disgusting. Why do Karens never test me? I am over here waiting for my day. Oh, the infinite sadness. Well, careful what you wish for. I'll read one more. If that Karen was actually a nurse, then she would know not to ask her medical issue or diagnosis is HIPAA, HIPAA, Karen. Shake my head. If you're a nurse, then you should have heard of it. There you go. All right, let's go to the next one.
We have a 0 exceptions, no refunds on any cards that we send out the door. We don't even
Well,
have the
there's an
funds.
arrow in that because it doesn't match.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want my money back.
Then you'll have to call this number
No,
right
I
here.
want my money back. When it sold it to me, and there's an arrow in that, so you can get your dealings with them, okay?
Ma'am, there's nothing I can do.
This is bull.
I agree. Your frustration is...
Because I bought that to pay a bill with, and I've already loaded my money on it.
All I can give you is this number right here. I don't want to cause you any more frustration or pain in your day, but that's all I can do for you. We can only see the back of the cards, and when we sell them, we can't tear them all apart, check everything on them.
I want to talk to the manager.
You're looking at 2 of them. We're the 2 on
Well,
right
that's
now.
ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
My name is Haley.
I don't care what your name is. That's ridiculous.
Okay.
Especially if there's an arrow.
There you go. Have a good night.
Jeez. Oh my goodness. For all my retail work, I used to work retail myself. Man, props to you having to deal with people like this. Oh my goodness. Oh, it just gives me the angst. And manager hopping as a strategy to get their way. You're already talking to 2 managers. What is that going to do? Man, customer thinks that just the rules don't apply to them, as if, this is an isolated incident and take care of me because, yeah, it doesn't apply to me. No, it applies to you. Yes. And the professionalism of the person behind the counter. Just, wow. You can tell why she's a manager. The way she handled that lady, just, and at the end, when she started getting a little physical, when she was giving the receipt back, or the card back, whatever it was, whew. Well, that's why we're doing this video. All right, let's take a look at the comments. Okay, to anyone in the comment section saying customer service at its best or slandering the worker, it's not them. All prepaid cards or gift cards of any sort aren't truly the store's. Every shop they're used for are from their company sold through other chains. Ownership of the card are still theirs, so any errors along the purchase lie in the communication between the customer and the company they're paying for, not the selling company. The managers did nothing wrong. That and fine print on most all cards say non-refundable or all purchases final. I purchased a few gift cards myself. I've received gift cards myself, typically ones that are sold from grocery stores or Walmart. I can attest to that because I've read it and it has happened to us. However, I will say when I think it was like a Roadblocks for, or not even a Roblox, like a Nintendo something. Anyways, for my son. We bought it. It was for Minecraft, like some extra points or whatever. It was like $10. We scratched it, didn't work. Came back to Walmart and let them know it didn't work. Walmart took it back. This was just our experience. I'm not saying this is the case for all of it and all of Walmart's and Nintendo gift cards, but in our situation, when we went to Walmart, they took it back. They credited the card. We got another one. That one worked. It was fine. We didn't have any hassle. The folks at Walmart were great, and they just took it back, returned it, no issues. Like I said, that was our experience. I'm not saying that's the same for everybody, or it should be, but at least from my experience, that's how it was for us. The cards are non-refundable because anyone can copy those numbers down, try to return it, and still be able to get the money off. So it makes sense, a lot of sense. They're non-refundable. Use a bank or credit union. Forget the cards. The employees have no idea what has been done with those cards. Yeah, that's true. All right, let's go to the next one.
Please. I didn't. I have 3 witnesses. I got her number. You are incredibly rude for no reason.
I was incredibly rude.
Yes, you are.
They're saying that I'm not.
No, do you have it? Do you get paid for this? Do you do your job? That's what you said.
I asked if you got paid to.
No, you were. So I come up. I ask you for help. Do you get paid for this? Do you think that's the appropriate response? I don't understand.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not the
appropriate. Finish pointing out where.
Can you help me? Can you help me and show me where it is? I have no idea about anything. Do I look like I wear makeup?
So then why would you pick up an order to come and shop for a client at our
Because
store?
normally it's either prepared or I can get help from the person that works here. So are you going to help me? Are we going to stop this? Are you going to help me or not? No, you're just going to walk away. Your manager's going to walk away. That's
I'm the manager.
okay. Well, can you help me then? Well, you're incredibly rude.
Give me the colors.
Woo! Looks like I'm beginning to notice a trend. People are getting upset when they go to these cosmetic stores. At least from the videos that we're seeing. Oh man, it looks like he recorded mid interaction with the manager here. I don't know. At some points, I understand he's asking for help, but again, we didn't get the full interaction, so we're only seeing it from his purview, right? His point of view. But if he's asking for help, I mean, he is still a customer. If she doesn't want to deal with them, have somebody else deal with them. But it seems like she was upset as well over the situation, and it just didn't look like it worked out. So yikes. All right, let's go to the comments. Imagine someone walking up in who has never experienced makeup and they're being rude and refusing to help. Yeah. Oh, this one got 80 replies. And he sounded genuinely kind, just confused and frustrated. You can tell he's not trying to be rude and angry. He's probably panicking because he wants to be a good DoorDash Instacart shopper and get the right stuff. And they're just being so mean. Yeah, I didn't even consider the shopping services like that. Wow, that's a good point. I didn't realize that. Respect for him because most Instacart men don't really, you know what, GAF, and give you the opposite of what you choose. He really is trying. It's sad. We've had, I think, well, not we, my wife has done Instacart, and yeah, at least one of our experience, she didn't get the right item. Sephora and Ulta employees have been some of my worst interactions at stores. Yikes. Second update coming this week from the creator. Oh, report to Sephora corporate. I've literally never been in a Sephora where I wasn't treated like dirt. Jeez, is it? I've never been into a Sephora or Ulta. I just use soap. So, all right, let's go to the next one.
This, sir, sorry we didn't meet the standard of quality that you were hoping for today. That's the business hardware store manager, and we'll have your other drink out here shortly.
Thank you.
That's a free drink.
Sorry about the wait.
Thank
Y'all
you.
have a wonderful
Thank you.
Oh, oh man, I feel for him. You could tell it looked like he was very emotional and vividly upset, and he slammed the door. Oh, yikes. I don't know what that was about. The lady made a comment of a free drink. Something must have happened. It seemed like, I'm assuming, it might have got the wrong order initially, and yikes. There you have it. All right. Comment. This is heartbreaking. He was hurt. You should see the things baristas will do to these rude customers' drinks. Justice gets served more than you know. Oh. I never do anything to somebody's drink, even if they did me wrong. Okay. Well, there you go. Thank you, Abby Renee. No, for real. That's just wrong. And it's a very easy way to lose your job. Yeah. I mean, I can imagine they would have cameras and some sort of surveillance to prevent that. And again, you know, you have a certain duty when you're at work, right? As it relates to code of conduct, not only with your co-workers, but especially with customers. When I worked at Starbucks, never did any of the baristas. I worked with do anything to the drinks. That's horribly unprofessional. There you go. Poor guy, he's clearly very drained of these people. Please be respectful to workers, guys. Jeez. I mean, just from the comment of the person recording, you know, free drink. So I can kind of see. All right, let's go to the next one.
You are rude and entitled, but that is not the way you approach somebody. Now, please, I told you, after you bring rude and disrespectful, you can leave.
Do you have some hand sanitizer?
You can leave. You can leave. You are not entitled to act like that and expect customer service. You can leave. I've asked you several times on camera. Please go.
Man. I mean, for the most part, this is not a library, a public library. This is not a police station or any public location, right? Patrons, customers that go in here, if the store representative, owner, whoever, feels that they do not want to provide them service, it is my understanding that, yes, they can ask the customer or patron to leave, and they refuse service. I believe in most states or just U.S. cities that is on the owner or representative of that establishment. They can do that. They can refuse service. Now, it depends, right? Because there's been a lot of lawsuits as it relates to this. But certain situations, if the customer or patron perhaps is acting like this, right? Just rude or whatever it is, doesn't have anything to do with disability, race, or any other protected class. Yeah, I think they do. I think. I'm not 100% sure. I think they have the right to refuse service. So let's look at the comments. She's worried about her hands being clean, but used the gas station bathroom. I didn't even know it was a gas station. Wow. Sadly, many employees would lose their jobs for standing up and refusing to be treated rudely. Yeah, I can see that. No one in customer service is paid enough to deal with people like her. Good job, young man. Why did she think pulling out her phone was going to help? Yeah, for real. All right, let's go to the next one.
Not working, that's the thing.
What do you mean it's not working? I don't understand what you're saying. You asked for the ID number, I gave it to you.
It's not going to go through.
Okay. Well, can you just give me a gift card and I can exchange it that way?
I can't just give you a gift card.
I'll call your manager over.
I did.
She's trying to return an item with no ID or receipt.
Like, it's $13.50. It shouldn't be worth a headache. I mean, come on. And it's not my fault. It's not my fault you changed your policies. I've been shopping here for a while. I never had that problem. I always can come back and bring something, exchange it. They gave me a card last time.
We usually do with either a receipt, a credit card.
I don't know what it is. You know how much paper I have in my car? You don't want to keep up with all the receipts in the world.
That's why you need the Target app on your phone. It's all stored in there.
No thanks. I have enough apps on my phone. I have no room.
I can't really help you if you don't have receipt, card, or ID with you.
What are you talking about?
That's just our policy.
Right?
It's our policy. Our manager will tell you the same thing. Can a
Well,
manager
where's the
please
manager
come up
here?
to
You
desk
still
service?
yapping off talking about the manager gonna tell me. Let me hear that.
It will come up here in a
Because I'm
second.
quite sure I know your manager.
All right, so you can speak to them in a second.
I am going to. You do whatever you gotta do. Just get out of my face.
She's obviously lying and being rude to the employees.
Call me rude if you want to. She sat there and repeated like 5 times. Like I need to hear. I'm 50 years old. Don't tell me like a little child. I'm not your child.
Just trying to.
I don't care. She said it one time. I'm not hard of hearing. I don't wear hearing aids. She's giving me a headache.
All right, I'm good. I mean, I know there's more, but I'm good. The customer's wrong and hood. Wow. Okay, that one got 61 replies. Let's see. Not sure I understand what you mean by hood. She's in the wrong, but not hood. More accurately, she's being entitled. Yeah, there you go. She's just racist. She means hood rat, ratchet, not a Karen, but whatever the hood version of the Karen is. There you go. She's asking you a question. Wow. By M. I would have got sent home that day. You 50, yet you still didn't understand. Yeah, I mean, she was starting to bring up a lot of things. Like, oh, I got so many receipts in my car. Like, as if that was the employee's fault, right? Oh, and then the employee said, or one of the employees said, hey, well, there's an app on your phone. If you have a receipt, we can pull it up that way. I got too many apps. So there's always a comeback is what I'm trying to say. Based on this interaction and what we're seeing. I mean, it looks like it was a return. You have no receipt. It's hard. That's one of the proofs of purchase, right? If you don't have a physical receipt, then she even provided another solution. Hey, do you have an app? If you made a purchase, it'll be recorded via the app or wherever this location is. They were still trying to work with her, trying to help her out. But at the end of the day, it's just the clash. You could tell the folks in the back, I mean, they kind of had enough as well. And they escalated to a manager. So by her voice, I could, oh, wow, jeez. Now you know you're broke to fight over a return for $13.50. Yeah, walk away. When you call for a manager, we're going to tell you the same thing a cashier tells you. I've been a manager for a while, and banking, same thing. I'll tell you the same thing. But for whatever reason, I'm not saying this is the case all the time. When a manager says the same thing that, an employee just told them, it hits different. I don't know why. Sometimes I would have that conversation with either an irate or a rude customer. I would literally say the same thing. And it could be seconds apart from what my employee just said to what I just am telling them now. They'll understand and then they'll go about their way. Or they'll stop and try to progress and proceed. I don't know what it is. That does it for this video. It was a little tough one. It gave me a lot of anxiety and tension watching these. They're out there. Karens are out there in the wild. Careful if you work in customer service. Have a level set, level head, calm, under pressure. It does take a lot out of you sometimes, given the certain days. But wow, I've been there. I know what it's like. I've had my experiences in my day with those type of people as well, so I 100% feel you. If you find any value in this video, consider subscribing. Thank you for your attention. We'll see you on the next video.